What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be a reading vlog where I finish my library books so that I can go on a library ban until the end of October when my boyfriend and I move, so I could stick to my physical TBR. Alright, that was kind of a mouthful. That's the gist of this vlog. I work at a library, so I'm always checking out library books despite my 1,000+ books on my shelves that I can choose from. It was getting out of hand for a while, but now it's actually semi under control because I knew I wanted to do this vlog. To give myself a little bit of a reality check, I did count all my books, so it is definitely over 1,000, which is scary. We're moving in October, like I said, so I want to like whittle it down as much as I can and sell what I want to sell, what I'm giving like 3 stars or less. Pretty much I want to sell on my Pango, which is always linked down below. I know, shameless plug right away, but it is there. I do have a bunch already that I need to still take pictures of and list. We're just gonna keep building that unhaul pile. The goal here is to get rid of all of my library books and just stick to my physical TBR for a couple months, which shouldn't be too hard because I did haul a lot of books. I did get a lot of books for my birthday as well, which is on this side. So I have a bunch of new books to choose from if I wanted to as well. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Plus, I only have 5 library books left, technically. At one point there were like 13 and I'm like, this is getting out of hand. Doesn't even fit on my little library books cart anymore, like the top tier of it. And I just use like a standard TBR cart. So my new goal for library books, since the top tier is split between my book sleeve collection and my library books, if my book sleeves don't fit nice and neatly, then I have too many library books. That is the goal moving forward. It is storming outside, so if you hear the thunder, hence why I'm so like right now, because I love the freaking rain. Too bad my arthritic joints don't, but it's fine. I actually only have 4 technically because I am DnFing Darkroom Etiquette. I started it via audio this morning and the chapters are really short and it sounds like something I would enjoy in the long run, but it'll be a long run because look at how big this is.
That's what she said.
I placed a hold on this because I kept seeing it at half price books and I was like, it really feels like something I'd only enjoy once. I don't need it on my shelves, so I got it from the library. This is the author of A List of Cages, which I really loved when I read it back in early college, I believe, and it did hit hard. And I know this is about like some popular rich-ish dude who gets kidnapped or whatever and gets kind of like a reality check coming of age thing. I don't know. I would only read it via audio and the audiobook was narrated by a man. I prefer female narrators, so I can let it go for now. If I go back to it later, fine, but for the sake of this vlog, I'm keeping it to 4. I usually don't do, you know, TBRs for vlogs anymore, but in this case, it's small enough to where I can. Since it's down to 4 now, there is possibility that I will actually, it's definitely gonna happen that I'm gonna stray away from this theme because I just bought a new pack of highlighters. They're not mild liners, they're like kind of a dupe, and so I'm really in the mood to just annotate, including this one, which is a library book. I'm in the middle of 13 books, I believe, so I have many a book to choose from to annotate. So I will be reading a big chunk of this, which is Tinfoil Butterfly, but I do want to annotate something tonight at least, just to get it out of my system. I heard about this book from Allison Pages. She said it was super fast paced, her jaw was dropping left and right, so I wanted to give it a shot. And it's going quickly so far. I mean, I read like 40 pages just on my lunch break. I'm currently on page 46. It's basically about this woman who I think hitchhikes or is on this road trip and something happens in the first chapter that was wild. Then she ends up at this diner and there's this mysterious little boy there who has a tinfoil butterfly mask on, hence the title, but weird shit goes on apparently, so I'm excited for all that to play out. And then I have When the Crow's Away by Orally Wallace, which I've had for months. This is the sequel to In the Company of Witches, which I gave 5 stars, so I don't know why I've been putting this off. Definitely want to get to this soon because it is mid-August, so I'm very much in the mood for fall, as if I weren't since like January, but like cozy witchy vibes I'm so excited for. And then I have As You Were by Elaine Feeney, which should go by pretty fast. You can't really see. It has a lot of space. It has, oh, that thunder. It has big margins, and this is like a literary fiction that has kind of like dry humor. It is by an Irish author, I believe. I love Irish humor. I don't know. The track record for me and Irish authors is pretty good so far with Normal People and Exciting Times. I can't think of too many more right now, but I have high hopes for this. And then lastly, we have Funeral Songs for Dying Girls by Cherie de Meline. This is the author of Venko, which I have facing out. Thank you, Destiny. One of my patrons. Patreon link is always down below, just so you know. We're called a lair were vampire themed. It's a fun time. Anyway, I haven't read that yet, but I heard Tori from Tori Between Pages raving about this book. I was interested in it from the first time I heard it, and then she raved about it, and I was like, all right, I need this good writing in my life. So this is a YA. Apparently it's like super heartfelt, has good writing. She makes friends with a ghost or something. I don't know, there's something paranormal going on, but I love the title. I love the quotes that Tori read out loud in her vlog, so I'm excited for this one. This seems doable. Like the length of these books, doable. The length of this, I'm okay. So yeah, sorry for this long ass intro. Tonight I have to edit. I actually just canceled my gym membership, so I'm back to at-home workouts until we move pretty much, because our new place ideally has an apartment gym. Got that burden off my shoulders, so I feel good. I just really need to edit this 2 hours of July cramming vlog footage. My full moon readathon that I hosted by myself ended just yesterday, so I'm very like fresh start type of mood, you know? But I'm also exhausted from hosting that readathon. But it's okay, it was so much fun. Thank you again to everyone who participated. Now this is a 9-minute clip, so I'm gonna go and I'll hit you with some B-roll. Hello from my deathbed. I have my heating pad currently, and I haven't used this thing in literally...
I've never seen you use it.
Yeah, so definitely over like 2 years. It's so bad right now, y'all. Anyway, I am on page 114 of Tinfoil Butterfly. It creeped me out when I was home alone, not gonna lie. But then it just got weird. And then it felt like hallucinatory, you know? And I was just like, what is happening? What's real? What's not? I have a love-hate relationship with books like that. We'll see how this goes. There was something that gave me the ick a little bit, but we can move past it for now. If it comes up again, it might lose a star for me, but we'll see. I think the author is from Chicago. Antioch is in Illinois, right?
Yeah, it's up
and
north.
Emerson College. Her work has appeared in Beacon Street Review, Bellowing Arc, Chicago Quarterly Review. I also read a bit of Night Circus because I had my Forest app on and I wasn't able to use the audiobook for Small Worlds like I said I wanted to read. What? I said I wanted to read that book earlier, but I couldn't because I had my Forest app on and I wanted to use the audiobook for it because audiobook's good. It has an accent. You know how I said I don't like male narrators? I think I don't like white male narrators.
Wow,
BIPOC.
go figure.
BIPOC male narrators. I love Caleb Azuma Nelson's narrator for Small Worlds. Yep. Love it. Pleasant to my ears. Music. Very good. But yeah, Darkroom Etiquette had to DNF. Anyway, Tinfoil Butterfly, I am about less than 150-ish pages from finishing, so that should happen tomorrow. And then I think I'm gonna move on to When the Crow's Away to get some like witchiness in. I like how all 4 of these are like pretty much a different genre, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at me go. I'm gonna go, try not to die. I'm gonna suffer in pain, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Joey.
Good night, Joe.
Morning. It's 1 o'clock and I am going the fuck home because Crampy Vampy is in full swing, my dudes. I'm about to pick up Domino's pizza because I've been craving and I need it. I need it. And I got it for half off. So a medium for $10, not too shabby. And then Joey can have leftovers later tonight and it's gonna be great. The fact that it's only Tuesday is actually really fucking rude. But that gives me more time to read my library books. Speaking of library books, I got an audiobook from the library because I needed one because I DNF Darkroom Etiquette. And I was just in the mood for an audiobook today. And I was in the mood for books set on water for the first time in my life. Did I say this already? Because The Last Voyage of the Demeter really put me in that mood for some reason, and I'm reading a fucking pirate book. Okay, Sash from Sash Reads recommended Daughter of the Pirate King, and I'm addicted to the audiobook. It's only 7 hours, and I already read like 39% of it at work. It's just banter and vibes. The plot is very straightforward. I think I know what's going on, and I don't really care if I don't. It's just I'm enjoying the narrator's accent. Whatever that accent is, I really don't know. I don't want to pinpoint it. I don't want to be wrong, so fuck, I need gas. And I already put a hold on the second book, and I also told told my patrons, I think, and I mentioned it on live streams, that I would never read the sequel to Fable because I wasn't a fan of that book. I actually sold that book despite my mom buying it for me. And I borrowed that audiobook as well. Because one, I would finish a duology. I could put it on my finished series list for 2023, and it's a pirate book. I'm familiar with the characters, kind of. I don't even remember. I'm not rereading Fable. And the audiobook's only like 9 hours, so they're still library books, okay? They're just not physical ones. Tinfoil Butterfly, I now have more time to finish, and then I can start another library book. I might also be in the mood for Funeral Songs for Dying Girls. We'll see which one I start next. Maybe When the Crow's Away would be the best idea, though, because I've had that one the longest. Anyway, my pizza should be ready very soon, so I'm gonna go. When I get home, I'm gonna sit with my heating pad and my pizza and finish editing my July cramming vlog and hopefully have a good night. Hopefully these cramps go the fuck away.
Is anybody listening to the sound? When the world is dark and desolate, do you take a stand to help of it? Take all that you have and give it away.
Hello. I've started to look progressively worse as this video goes on. I just took my contacts out because I stared at my screen for so fucking long. Edited non-stop for like 2 hours straight. And I finally just finished my July cramming vlog. It's over an hour long. You're welcome. So now it's 4:30. I still would have been at work, so honestly can't complain. Got that done. I'm gonna read, even though my eyes hurt. I'm gonna turn my heating pad on finally because I'm still a little bit crampy. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water and continue reading Tinfoil Butterfly. And then at some point, hopefully when I finish this, I put some laundry away and can finish Daughter of the Pirate King tonight as well, because I do have a lot of laundry to put away. Over halfway through Daughter of the Pirate King. I'm exactly 50% of the way through. 3 hours and 43 minutes. I'm listening in 1.6 times speed, which is slow for me usually, but it's a good pace for this narrator. I don't know, a little less than 2 hours, something like that. So I should be able to finish this today. I'm trying to think of other tasks I could do, maybe organize something, I don't know, but for now I just need to read in bed for a little bit, for a lot of it. Daughter of the Pirate King, I'm liking the narrator more than anything. The audiobook is really, really good. Like, what a surprise. It could honestly potentially be 5 stars, which would be a major plot twist for me, because I am not a fan of pirate books usually, but maybe now I am. Am I gonna read The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi? Who knows? That's a big commitment. The Last Voyage of the Demeter literally changed me. Yes, I had to close my eyes during the rat scenes and the overhead shots that show like the water and how it's like pelting against the boat, but I still really like those vibes and I just want them in my books. I like how badass the main character is. I like the snarky banter that she and the, I guess, love interest have with each other, so it's a fun time. It's just fun. It is a duology, and then there's a 3rd book, technically, that's called Vengeance of the Pirate Queen, that comes out in November, and it's in the same world as this duology, but I could count this as a finished series once I finish the sequel, which is grand. I will talk to y'all when I have a reading update for Tinfoil Butterfly. We'll see if there are creepy parts, because last night I was having some visceral reactions. I don't remember if I got any on camera. I don't think so. I'm excited to finish this.
Somebody can spare that extra weight. No reason to fill up your life with things that you hate.
Okay, hello. It is now 7 o'clock. It's still freaking bright out. It still shakes me to my core how bright it is until like 8 p.m. or whatever. But I'm on sprints with Christina. She's reading Akamath, rereading Akamath for like the billionth time. I just finished Tinfoil Butterfly. I gave it 2 stars. It was good for like the first 100 pages. And then pretty much everything I read today was just not enjoyable. It got like a little too weird for my liking, like weird in not a good way. Then there were all these motherhood themes themes towards the end, and y'all know how I feel about those. I skimmed a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was just reading keywords for a lot of the pages towards the end there. I mean, there were some intense moments for sure, especially in the beginning, and there were some like gross parts and unsettling parts, but it was hard for me to care enough to like follow what they were doing, where they were going, how they ended up in the middle of a snowstorm when they were just at a diner. I don't know, it just all felt really disjointed. I love dual timelines, right? But I hate when the chapters don't indicate which timeline we're in, and then you have to like figure it out for yourself, because like my brain can do that sometimes if I'm super invested. Like Confessions, you know, Confessions had like all those different perspectives and timelines and whatever, and you just kind of had to figure out whose perspective we were in. That was like, I was hooked. This, however, I just didn't care enough to know, like, at least give me like a then and now, you know? You don't have to give me specific years or anything or times, just then and now, before, after, past, present. Like, that's how I feel about this. I'm glad I didn't purchase it like I almost impulsively did. So use your local library, people. Use it. I'm really in the annotating mood, especially watching Christina annotate. So I think I'm either gonna switch to a non-library book or at least get a head start on, I'm feeling like starting As You Were or When the Crow's Away. But right now at this very moment, As You Were is calling to me because I feel like it'd go by quicker, but like the witchiness of When the Crow's Away is kind of what I want right now. So maybe I'll switch to a non-library fantasy book like The Night Circus or something. Or I could also listen to my audiobook and put some laundry away and do the dishes. I'll decide. I'm gonna let y'all know.
Is anyone who they appear to be? No soul is left impervious. Take off the mask and let us see. Show us what lies underneath. Peppermint on your tongue.
Hello, it's me, Little Blue Riding Hood. So it's like 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Probably just eat another slice of pizza and watch some booktube. I think I'm done reading for the day because I've been listening to Daughter of the Pirate King while playing my little Woody block puzzle game, and I am so close to being done. I'm 74% and I have less than 2 hours left, but I got up to listening in double speed, so I technically have like an hour left. Could easily finish that tomorrow. I was also reading The Night Circus and I'm on page 142, and even with the audiobook I'm still not engaged. Like, tell me it gets better. Am I gonna read 500 pages of this and give it a generous 3 stars? Like, please. The writing's not even, like, I get it, it's no plot, just vibes. Okay, maybe there is a little bit of plot, but like The Starless Sea was also like just vibes for the most part. I was told that this had a good romance, that this had spectacular writing, and like I'm not obsessed. And I'm sick of looking at myself looking like this. Tomorrow I'm gonna put a full makeup look on and wear a cute outfit. That's the goal. Maybe I'll even work out if my cramps don't act up. It sucks because I don't want to DNF because I like how the paperback feels. This is also on my 23 books for 2023 list. I want to push through. If I have to end up selling it, then fine. I have so many left on this list. I was looking at my 2023 reading goals, and out of 15, I've done 6. And then there are a few that are like read 1 nonfiction a month, so I can't really check it off until December, you know? One of my goals is read 5 classics. I forgot about that goal. I am really sad about this. I chose When the Crow's Away, by the way, as my next library book, because I figured this will be quickest, and then I could put this in my finished series. I believe this is only a duology. I could be wrong. How many books? 2. Are there only supposed to be 2? Someone tell me. That's exciting. That'll give me a little goal to check off and more motivation. Okay, this is a 4-minute clip for no reason. Hello. Today's been a fucking wild ride. I'm still crampy vampy. Also a little slumpy because I feel like sticking to the library books theme is putting me in a slump because I know I already have like 15 books going. Well, now I do. My thought process went from like, I'm gonna scrap the theme. I'm just gonna make this like an anything goes type of vlog. And then so I started Amazon samples of a couple of books. One of them was this library book. And I think I'm gonna stick with it. And then I'm just gonna return return this for now. I do still want to read this eventually, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that now. I'll just give up on this for now and then finish When the Crow's Away and this. Speaking of Amazon samples, I also started King of Wrath by Anna Huang. Anna Wang? The one who wrote the Twisted Love series or whatever. Did I see it on an Instagram post? Probably. And then I saw it was like a billionaire's romance, and I just finished the Dreamland Billionaires series, so I was like, maybe I'll like this too. I'm on chapter 5 now, so I got it on Kindle Unlimited. So now that's another book that I am in the middle of. It will be my Kindle book because I still haven't chosen one to finish this month, because usually it's the Unmuted and Unhinged Sprints book, and then I'm like good, and then anything else is a bonus for my Kindle usage, but I DNF'd that book this month, so that'll be that. So yeah, I'm 19 pages into this now, and the writing is really good so far. I only know a few people who've read this, a couple people who've read this. Tori from Tori Between Pages, and then one of my vamps, one of my patrons, M, said this was really good as well. Excited to see how I like that. It's super short, so yeah. Oh, I finished Daughter of the Pirate King. I gave it 4 stars. It's going on my most surprising list of 2023. It was really freaking good. I was debating on giving it a 5-star, but it didn't give me that feeling, you know? And if I read it physically, I don't think it would have been a better experience, because the audiobook narrator was like 90% of the reason why I loved it. And then Daughter of the Siren Queen became available like as soon as I got in my car after work. So I listened to it on my way home, probably like half an hour into it at this point. So yeah, I really liked the subtle kind of sub-romance. Like, it wasn't a huge part of the story. I liked how badass our main character is, like I mentioned yesterday. Just like the way she went about things and how she is able to manipulate people. And then I like the siren aspect of the book as well. It reminded me a lot of Sing Me to Sleep, which was a 5-star book. So if you like this book, definitely pick up Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton, because I think it's so underrated. Not enough people are talking about it, so please pick it up. So maybe I'm becoming a water book girly. We shall see. I'm gonna give A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross a try as well, obviously, because Divine Rivals author, come on now. Yeah, and then I'll try Namesake by Adrienne Young eventually. Maybe even in this vlog if I finish Daughter of the Siren Queen in time. I'm in the middle of, even for me, it's too many books. So I think I'm gonna reevaluate, DNF 1 or 2 books. I also need to get a move on. I don't know when to squeeze in my Patreon buddy read book, which is The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. I'm thinking of just trying a chapter of A River Enchanted as well as The Hacienda at some point this week, and then also Threads That Bind. Those are the 3 that I've been like thinking about the past few days. When the Crow's Away I read on my lunch break, and I got, I think, almost like 40 pages in, and it's good. Like, I'm gonna finish that book. It shouldn't take me too long. It's just, it's a mass market paperback, and all the words are like really close together, and it kind of hurts my eyes if I stare at it too long, but I'm still also in an annotating mood, so I don't know what I'm doing. But When the Crow's Away still has the cozy vibes. There's something going on with our main characters, like magical abilities. There are ghosts that are communicating with these witches. It's good so far. I'm interested to see where it goes, if I like the mystery more than in the Company of Witches, because I was a fan of the cozy vibes. I gave that book 5 stars, but like the mystery itself wasn't really anything for me. Okay, so now this is almost a 5-minute clip, so I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna wash my hair finally. Maybe we'll go to Mama Agaton's tonight. I had a sudden urge to film my book haul, but I know there are still books coming, and I think I want to wait until I get my hair done, maybe this weekend, to film. I just need to read. Maybe I'll edit something, you know, the usual. Now I'm sweating, so I'm gonna turn the air on, and my camera's dying, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!
Feels so good running from the problems, yeah. It fades away, you can't stay awake. Why is there pain? Why is there sadness? Why is there good? Why is there madness? Don't believe all you see. Don't be deceived.
Hi, my hair is all wet now. It's now 6:30 because after I showered, I immediately read like the first chapter or so of each book that I mentioned earlier. And now I'm in the middle of 18 books. I did highlight a couple quotes from each one, but I think this is the one that hooked me the most. But it is a Fairy Loot edition, and I've been trying to read my Fairy Loot books as they come in, so I'm not like, you know, getting special editions for no reason and they're just like stacking up unread. And yeah, it all started with Divine Rivals, okay? So this is my 3rd Fairy Loot box in a row, so I'm glad this is the one that gripped me the most for now. Since it is a Fairy Loot edition, I don't like tab dabbing my stenciled edges. So I'm just highlighting and color coordinating my highlighter. Since I just got a new pack of highlighters the other day, I am matching. I have like 3 colors right now. These will happen this month at some point, just not this vlog. I know, I don't know how my brain is compartmentalizing all these books either, but it's going well so far. And some of these are all the same genres, so I don't know, but it's going pretty well. Like, I'm following everything I'm reading. I don't think any of the books I'm reading have the same character names, but yeah, I think I'm gonna continue with Funeral Songs for Dying Girls. This is basically about this girl and her dad who live above like the cemetery, and she can talk to ghosts or whatever. Her mom died at childbirth, so they're grappling with that. Oh, there is a Jack in this and a River Enchanted, and then there's a Jackson in Daughter of the Siren Queen. So that sucks because that's my fucking ex's name, but whatever, we're gonna move past it. But yeah, this is only 271 pages, so this is definitely doable. And then this is also less than 300 pages. These two are doable for this vlog for sure. Sorry I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to get things done and I don't know what I'm in the mood for clearly, so we're just doing it all. I still have to take my Instagram photo for the day. I'm gonna update Goodreads now though. LOL at all my Goodreads friends seeing my updates and being like, you're insane. I'm gonna eat some hot Cheetos and watch some booktube for a little bit before I start reading again because my eyes kind of hurt. Hello. Sorry for this stupid angle, but I cannot be bothered to sit up for this clip. I think I fell asleep and then there was an ad on my ambiance, so it woke me up. It really freaked me out. So then I switched to Funeral Songs for Dying Girls. I just wanted to come on here and say that, like I said, Jack is in there, right? Another one of my ex's names, last name is Johnson, and there's a character named Joe Johnson, like Joey. And there's another Joey in here too who was caught having sex in the cemetery with this girl. And then when she was younger, people called her Wednesday Addams because she's like, you know, she lives at a cemetery and like she presented this essay and it was like spooky, whatever. And anytime a character is called Wednesday Addams now, I'm going to think of The Whispering Dark and how much I hated that book. So that is all. Wow, I just hope that this vlog will eventually be me looking semi-presentable. Still reading. I haven't done any editing today. I told myself I'd take a day off of editing since I just posted an hour-long cramming vlog. But I'm 54 pages into Funeral Songs. It's reminding me a lot of the movie Lady Bird. Just like that coming of age, just feeling humiliated about things. Wow, I look so bad. And just being confused about certain things and feeling betrayed when people grow up for you or like do things before you and don't tell you certain things. So if you like Lady Bird, you'll probably like this book. I love that movie, so we'll see how the rest of this goes. Ugh, my cramps are literally not letting up.
You're ruthless.
Okay, I'm gonna continue reading this, and then I'll probably read a little more of King of Wrath before I go to bed. I'm feeling like reading on my Kindle. But yeah, my goal was to get to 50 pages for both of these library books. Hello. We are not moving. We are parked at the post office because I have 3 Pango orders to send out. I've been listening to Daughter of the Siren Queen. Still going well. Kind of zoned out a little bit, so I gotta rewind. I bought a couple bookish things today. Oop, someone is parked behind me. I made my hair appointment for Saturday morning. So Saturday is gonna be pretty packed because I have my hair appointment at 11, my Carmilla Vamp gathering, like meetup via video chat at 1, and then we have our Patreon movie night to watch Practical Magic at like 6, I think, is what's winning the poll. If it's not winning the poll, because I know it was tied with like Friday at 7 or something. Why is the post office fucking packed right now? It's like 1 o'clock on a Thursday. So we're gonna refresh this hair, this blue, and then we're gonna get a little bit of a haircut because it's much needed. So that's the extent of my day. I also filmed a little bit of a reel for work. I don't think I'm gonna eat lunch because I had some bagel bites from Dunkin' this morning. I got the Nutty Pumpkin iced coffee, which still isn't as great as I thought it would be. Joey made Alfredo, so I might just hold off until 5 when I get home, but I want to edit a video first. So hopefully I finish Funeral Songs for Dying Girls today, and or Daughter of the Siren Queen, because I do have to put laundry away. We shall see. So that's the gist of today. I'll probably take this vlog into maybe the end of Saturday. Start a new one Sunday, go till back to school readathon. Y'all know me, I vlog every single day of my fucking life, so. All right, it's hot. I'm gonna go drop these off. Oh my god, y'all, it feels incredible outside. It feels like fall. I'm going to Barnes & Noble, by the way, because I have 2 coupons. Well, I have a $5 reward and 50% off 1 hardcover. So I think I'm gonna get Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. It's gonna be my first Brando Sando because I watched a vlog yesterday that made me want to read it, and then a lot of my patrons have been talking about it. So I think I have been influenced. Yeah, so let's go to Barnes, shall we? Hello, I just got home, so not much is gonna get done tonight. I'm still gonna try to edit, possibly. I'm gonna read while Cami and I watch season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done. I probably won't finish this, but it's okay, it's okay. I bought 3 books and they were only $47 for all 3 because I'm a smart fucking shopper, okay? The reason I went to Barnes & Noble, first of all, there was a bomb threat at my library, among other libraries in like our area, I guess. I mean, we're all fine. We didn't close down right away, but my coworker texted me and she said they eventually did, but I was long gone before they did. So we just kind of sat there until we got the all clear from the cops, and yeah, it was like a bomb threat through the chat, so that was scary. I was like, I need some self-care, and then my patrons were like, yo, there's a 50% off 1 hardcover for premium members, and then on top of that I had a $5 reward, like I said, and then there's also the book haul sale that they have that's 50% off certain hardcovers. So here we go. Okay, I got The God of Endings for half off. This is a vampire book that my coworker, my office mate, just read, and she said I would love it. Also love the cover. Reminds me of a certain Hunger vibes. I'm just really excited for this one, and the fact that it was half off just makes me fucking ecstatic. I want to read this pretty fucking soon. Oh, there's French in it. I love the French language. When I was a child, the dead were all around us. That is the first line. Come on. I almost also bought the Edgar Allan Poe Barnes & Noble collector edition for $12. I also almost bought Last Violent Call for like $10, and it's the 2 novellas by Chloe Gong, but I have yet to read Foul Lady Fortune, so I'm like, let me hold off on that. Plus, they had some copies on Pango. So I was like, it'll be there. It'll be there for me. And then I went for what I came I went for what I came for. Another little fun fact about this book is that Brandon Sanderson wrote it for his wife, and apparently she thought it was so good. She urged me to share it with the world, and alongside 3 other secret novels. With the support of readers worldwide, it grew into the biggest Kickstarter campaign of all time. So like the fact that she loved it so much and she's like,
you need to release this.
I think that's so cute. I heard from many people that this is the Brandon Sanderson to start with if you're just starting to read his stuff. I almost bought the Mistborn floppy copy though, but we're gonna start with this and see where that goes, and then maybe I'll just read the 4 secret novels for now in the, what's this world called? The Cosmere? Yeah, the Cosmere universe. I heard there's a pirate and a dragon in this. I have high hopes. That might be a Patreon buddy read at some point soon. And then I got my 10th edition of Dracula. I promised my patrons that once I get my 10th edition, I'm gonna do a Dracula collection video where I like have artsy angles and stuff. So it's time, which is great because then that could be my 1-year exclusive video next month, because it's 1 year of Patreon already. That's insane. Which means it's also been a year since my dog and my grandpa died, but that's neither here nor there for now. Wow, all the vampire books. Love it. This book haul is gonna be ridiculously long. It's not gonna count those because those are birthday gifts, and that birthday haul was for Patreon, but like that is still excessive. Anyway, I'm gonna go heat up some food because Joey made some Alfredo pasta. I'm so excited. And then I'm gonna hop on with Cami. Okay, y'all are gonna be like, no shit, Jan, but like I'm reading too many books.
No shit, Jan.
It's not even funny anymore. It's making me want to DNF everything, and I don't want to do that. I don't. Okay? But also, all I want to do is start God of Endings. But I'm not going to. I won't. Because it's a big book. That deserves its own thing. Do I ever want to do themed vlogs again? No. But like, I'm going to, because that's how my brain works, and I'm gonna want to anyway. But every time I do them, not every time I get this slumpy, but this one is like the hardest slump ever. Especially because I know I'm so close to being done with my 2 library books. Like, I switched from this to Blood Orange, read a steamy scene, and now I'm gonna switch to Such Sharp Teeth because apparently blood is not a body part and won't count for my buzzwordathon this month. I think blood is a body part. It's in your fucking body. I'm gonna ask Kayla. No, but I have such sharp teeth, so I guess Joey will approve of this one. So I am feeling like reading this now, but I'm just trying to hit my 100 pages because I read like 50-ish, a little over 50 pages of this, and I want a DNF, but one, I'm so close to being done. I'm like halfway through. Okay, that's not so close, but you know, I'm halfway through. It's a 270 page book. That's close. It's like a YA gothic-y, paranormal-y type of book. So I should like this, right? Plus, it's an indigenous author. I haven't read a BIPOC author in fucking weeks. The only one I read this month so far was Making a Scene by Constance Wu, and it was on audio. So I was like mostly distracted. Not mostly, but like a lot of the parts I was distracted. That's also 1 out of 14 or 15 books, I don't remember. Basically, she met the fucking ghost. I don't really like her yet, but we'll see. And then she's now interacting with this cousin that she doesn't like. She asked her for help or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But on the bright side, I have like 15-ish minutes left to edit my Lair Readathon vlog, so that was super quick. I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. Hopefully I get up early enough and not 7:45 again, as I have been all week. I just fucked around too much at Barnes & Noble. I just took way too long, and I fucked myself over with my time management today. And then I had to take a billion selfies because I couldn't get it right for Halloween Happy. And then I had to eat fucking dinner. God forbid. Now I'm gonna try to eat a yogurt.
It wasn't just any dinner.
I told them you cooked, okay? I told them, don't worry. But now I'm gonna try to eat a yogurt because I probably ate like 300 calories today. I just don't have an appetite, you know? And see, this is what I mean. And now I'm talking too much to this fucking camera instead of reading. Ah! I hate my life. Hello, I'm freaking exhausted, but I got some unboxings. This is underwear from Victoria's Secret, so we're not doing that. No idea what this is. Oh, Her Little Flowers by Shannon Morgan. Did I know they were sending this to me? Growth is actually reading your TBR pile. I'm dead. Who sent me this? Oh, Penguin Random House. I think I put this on my most anticipated of one of the months. Like, look at this cover. I just love the layering of it with the black and white. Intrigue blends with gothic horror in this beautifully written, atmospheric, and emotionally complex page turner set in an eerie old English country manor filled with secrets. Story of grief and enduring love and the haunting regrets only forgiveness can dispel. Ooh, I like the font. I'm excited. Wow, what a surprise. And I love this freaking bookmark. It's a little llama. Okay, I need to figure out what the heck this is. Ooh, is this my throne of glass? Yes, it is. I have never been more excited for Sarah J. Maas. I got the UK paperbacks. Holy shit, this is so heavy. Okay, so my thing with the new Throne of Glass covers is the US ones break so many design rules. Okay, my patrons know this, but these are pretty much the same covers. They're just muted colors. They use a different font and they don't break design rules. I'm gonna read this soon. I will. It is stiffer paperbacks. They are not floppy because they're UK. Here, let me give you an example. The main one that I was eyeing, this one. Okay, let me explain. So you see how trees are in the foreground, as in like the letters are behind it, like the F is behind this tree. On the US edition, with the font too, the font is ugly, first of all. And then they like squish it to make it just fit in between the two trees. And you're not supposed to do that. It just looks so bad to the eye. I just tried to check the tracking information for this. I got this for a discounted price and my patrons convinced me to get it. Wow, I'm shook. These are so pretty. These are so much better than the US ones. I fucking hate the US ones. And I just listed my 2 original covers on Pango that I had for the Assassin's Blade, which I already sold, and then Throne of Glass is still up there. So if you're interested, I don't know if it's still gonna be there by the time this video goes up, but it's there right now. I think it's time, now that I have these, it's time to conquer these. And this literally fits with the color scheme. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Also, the other day, my mom opened a couple packages because they got ruined. Oh, it looks fine now. They got ruined from the rain, but I'm so excited. Thank you, Sarah from Sarah Shelves, for telling me Megan Nolan has a new book just released in the UK called Ordinary Human Failings. Of course I bought it. I don't know when it releases in the US. I don't even know what it's about, but y'all know Acts of Desperation was one of my top 10 of 2021. I will get to this very soon. I love this cover. I love the black and white with the pops of color. Come on. These next to each other? Wow. Incredible. And then we have a gift from one of my subscribers. God, none of this is true. I literally want to start this like right now. The chapters are short and it's been a while since I've read Elisa Jewell and everyone is giving this like 4 or 5 stars. Hello, Jan. Happy birthday. I hope this year brings you a lot of fun, love, books, laughter, good food, and so much hot Cheetos. From Lauren at the Girl with the Black Book on Instagram. They pre-ordered this for me. Thank you so much. This was one of my most highly anticipated. I've been watching a couple of vlogs and seeing all these posts about this book and everyone is loving it. So I kind of just really want to start it like now. And then lastly, we have bookmarks. Oh my god, stop, that's adorable. Bought this from an Etsy shop called Snug and Scribble. And one of my patrons, Ashlyn, showed me these ghosty bookmarks and I was like, I need them. And they were literally 10 bucks for 3 and I was like, absolutely, yes. So cute, but I'm ruining it. Oh my god, there's stickers, kitties. Oh, this frog on a mushroom. What does this one say? You're so golden. Cute. Hopefully I don't lose those. But here are the 3 bookmarks. I just got them in cardstock. There's that ghosty with a doggo. This little witch ghosty. On the back, there he is again. This one's with a kitty and a little trick-or-treat basket. How freaking cute. So that's the haul. That is everything. After this, I'm gonna go home. I'm just waiting for my mom to say hi. I'm just gonna read and chill tonight. I'm so fucking tired. Hopefully finish Funeral Songs for Dying Girls, because goddamn. All right, I tried, y'all. I tried, but I can't. 185 pages in, so I had less than 100 pages left, but I have to DNF. It's messing with my mental, and the last straw was...
I released a breath I hadn't realized I was holding.
That was the sign from the universe to DNF. I can't. I try so hard to push through books by BIPOC authors, especially Indigenous authors, because I don't read too many Indigenous authors. Like, I read a lot of Black authors and Asian authors, but Indigenous, few and far between. But I'm gonna give them another shot when I read Venko, but this YA is not for me. It got just boring and very juvenile, and I liked the beginning when it was juvenile and it was like coming of age, but like the age hasn't come. Nothing was happening, and there was this annoying ass ghost. Did not like the ghost. I was just annoyed by her, even though she was this female ghost named Phil, and she was in a leather jacket and combat boots and listened to metal. She seemed like a cool gal, but she wasn't. She was annoying. But there was also sapphic rep in this, so I wanted to keep going, but I can't. I would have 2-starred it anyway, probably. Why is my hair doing this? Sorry that I'm in like the gates of heaven right now, but that's sad. And I also didn't want to DNF another library book because I feel like I just kind of cheated my way out of finishing my library books, but I still have hope for When the Crow's Away. This will be done this weekend, if not tomorrow. This vlog I'll probably take till Sunday morning, maybe Sunday night. We're gonna go to Joey's mom's house to celebrate her birthday, so maybe Sunday night, yeah. Then I'd have to do like a 4-day vlog. I don't know anymore. This is what we're working on now. I'm just gonna eat dinner first, but I got 185 pages into this and I've had enough. It was good in the beginning for like 60 pages. All right, that's all. I'm gonna leave here soon after I eat dinner, and then I'm gonna be in sweatpants and I'm just gonna chill. Hello everyone. I am now at the hair salon. So this is the last time we're gonna see this faded concoction. Last night I didn't update anymore because shit went down. Booktube drama, I'm over it. I mean, if you know, you know, but it was just a lot, and it's okay. Joey came to the rescue and bought me hot Cheetos and pink lemonade, and it was fine. So yeah, still kind of recovering from that, but today I'm gonna get my hair done. It's 11 o'clock right now, and then immediately gonna talk to my Carmillas at 1, and then that's gonna go to like 3-ish, and then at 6 we have our movie night to see Practical Magic. In between then, hopefully read a bunch, because I didn't get much reading done last night. I didn't even hit my 100-page goal. I read 78 pages, and I just like, my mental capacity could not handle it, so I just went to bed, but hopefully I can make up for it today. Dunsies! I got myself some curtain bangs, so we'll see how that feels. And I'm gonna go get some Panda Express and then hop on Discord with my Carmillas.
Keep this out, just stay right there.
Hello, people of the tubes of you. I did not update last night. I didn't even vlog at Kuma's Corner because we were doing some damage control.
Damage control.
But it was fun, but I was drained. I fell asleep at like 11, I
She
think.
was tuckered out.
Seriously, I socialized once and I'm like out for the count for like 2 days.
Dogs that swimming all day.
And now I have to do it again. I cannot believe I haven't finished a physical book since Monday. Today's Sunday.
Sunday.
And then I haven't finished an audiobook since Tuesday. Again, today's Sunday. I think I can admit that I'm fully in a slump, but not fully because I'm still reading 100 pages a day. It's just not finishing.
You have 19
books.
fucking current reads. That's the problem.
You're the problem. I have like 91 pages left of When the Crow's Away. There you go. Thank you for your service.
Welcome.
But we're about to go to Joey's family's house and socialize, and hopefully I can sit in my corner with the dogs and read. That's the goal. I'm in a dress.
She cute.
Because apparently it's Satan's armpit outside.
It is.
And I'm gonna go take a couple selfies for Halloween Happy because the theme is bats and I have bat sunglasses and I just Hello, sorry if the AC in the back is loud, but I don't know how to work Joey's car. Anyway, he's picking up birthday bundt cakes for his mom. And I realized I never talked about how I'm feeling about this book or anything so far, so I'm 200 pages in. And I like the first one a lot better. I don't know if my slump is playing a part in that, but there's something about this. Like, she is like talking to ghosts and it's still that cute, cozy vibe. It's really making me crave chocolate. especially the past few chapters, but it's not like I'm not as invested. I will say that the mystery in this one I think is better than the first one in terms of intrigue. They're like opposite. First one I was into the atmosphere and stuff really, and the characters, but this one's like the opposite. So there's Joey. There's Joey with his $70 bucket.
$70 worth of buntinis.
Bunty. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm feeling about it. I'm gonna finish it and talk to you about it and then end this vlog tonight for sure.
You guys excited?
Hi. Hi, Cody. Hi. Come over here. You wanna come over here? You like the camera. Look at your pretty face. Cody. Cody, look at Boop. You're so cute. Okay. So, this has a lot of typos. Like, a lot of typos. It's fine, we're pushing through, but it is distracting. 60 pages away from finishing. This is my reading time, because everyone's on the boat. And I'm not. So here we are. Let's do it. My kind of party. Cheers. Hello. Hello. I finished the book. I finished it! Woohoo! Which means I can end this damn vlog. I might take a vlogging break until the 25th. That might be a good idea. You think?
Whole week?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I finished my last library book and now I'm gonna focus on my physical TBR until we move and hopefully get rid of a decent amount. I gave it 3 stars. The mystery in this one, like I said, was better than the first one. The atmosphere and the characters were still there. Like, obviously the characters were still there. But like, still like the characters. I didn't have a problem with them. I just wasn't as invested as the first one. And there were some parts that put me in my feels, but I couldn't fully get in my feels because there were people around me, you know? But it happened because they talked about her losing her husband and then this other significant other dying and oh my god. I can't handle it, but I didn't fully cry. But I got doggy cuddles the entire like last 100 pages. It was a good time. I think I said pretty much what I wanted to say. I did enjoy the first one more, obviously, because I gave that one 5 stars, but I still would recommend continuing if you wanted to finish a duology. I think it's a duology. I hope it's a duology. I don't really want to read another one, to be honest. There are so many cozy mystery series out there. I'm glad I finally finished this and I get to return it tomorrow and just focus. Oh, wish me luck. I think I'm down to 17 current reads now because I DNF'd Funeral Songs for Dying Girls. This week kind of sucked reading wise, but we're gonna get back into it. It's fine. I'm gonna read Threads That Bind this week because Fairy Loot is doing this like read along, so I'm gonna finish that this week. It'll be good. The only thing about taking a vlog break is that I worry about what if I read like a 5-star fucking book and I'm not vlogging my reactions and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So now I have to be like strategic with the books I read this week if I want to take this break so I can catch up because I still have yet to edit my full moon readathon vlogs and it's the 20th. Oh lord, maybe it would be a good idea to take a break. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, in this vlog I read Tinfoil Butterfly, gave that 2 stars. I read Daughter of the Pirate King, gave that 4 stars, and then this, gave it 3 stars. And then I DNF'd Funeral Songs for Dying Girls. I feel like I DNF'd something else too. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest reading week, but here we are. I also am almost done with Daughter of the Siren Queen. That one's probably gonna be 3 or 4 stars. Most likely a 3, because I'm not as invested as the first one, but we'll see. It's becoming a trend with these sequels, but there are very few sequels that I like more than the first book. If you made it to the end of this video, let's put, isn't there like a pirate flag? There's gotta be a pirate flag, right? With like skull and, sorry, this is Dante. The pirate flag, right? With the skull and crossbones. If not, just put the skull and crossbones in the comments down below if you made it this far into the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay spooky always, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!